Welcome to Savita Dental College Lecturecast on Prosthodontics. Topic for discussion is relining and rebasing in complete dentures. By definition, it is defined as a procedure to resurface the tissue surface of the denture with new base material to make the denture fit more accurately. There are two types of pre-treatment procedures. One is the preparation of the tissue surface, the other one is the preparation of the dentures. Preparation of the tissue surface includes removal of hyperplastic tissues surgically, and denture should not be worn for at least 2 days, and oral mucosa should be free from irritation. Relining procedures can be classified into clinical procedures and laboratory procedures. Clinical procedures includes open mouth technique, closed mouth technique and chair side technique, whereas laboratory procedures includes jig method, articulator method and flask method. Open mouth technique was proposed by Carlo Boucher. Relining done for both arches at the same time. Zinc oxide original is the material of choice. Individual maxillary and mandibular impressions are made and new centric relation record is obtained. Closed mouth technique, technique A. It requires recording a new centric relation record. It is a two-step technique wherein the centric relation is recorded using a interocclusal record and it is used to guide the dentures into position. Centric relation record is usually made with impression compound or wax. The borders are reduced by 1 to 2 mm in the anterior region. It is not reduced in the posterior region. A palatal portion may be removed which aids in visibility during positioning of the denture. A quick setting plaster can be used for impression in palatal region. The advantages of closed mouth technique is palatal opening is there which gives a better seating and interocclusal record to verify your centric relation. Disadvantages: simultaneous relining and rebasing is not possible. Wax interocclusal record may not be accurate. Closed mouth technique, technique B. The impression is made in two stages. Before that, the denture borders are trimmed 1 to 2 mm short of the sulcus. First step, all areas except the labial flange and alveolar crest in between the canines are recorded. In second step, the areas between the labial flange and the alveolar crest between canines are recorded. Advantages is it reduces the possibility of extreme forward movement of the maxillary denture. Disadvantages: existing centric is wrong, then the impression will be inaccurate. Technique C, it's a combination of both A and B. Here the denture will be perforated, the labial and the palatal flanges will be perforated which decrease the pressure inside the denture. Closed mouth technique, technique D. In this technique, zinc oxide regional or plaster of Paris is used to record the palatal portion. After impression making, a deep groove is cut into labial and buccal surface of the dentures at the junction of the impression, and it is filled with molten wax. The wax at the edge of the denture is used to record the sulcus. Functional relining method was proposed by Winkler, in which the patient is advised not to wear the denture for 2 days. Then the denture borders are trimmed for at least 2 mm short of the sulcus. Then a tissue conditioning material is used to reline the denture. Any excess material should be relieved and the patient is sent off. Later, zinc oxide regional impression is made or a light body impression can be made out of this denture and a cast can be poured and relining can be done. Chair side procedure, just an acrylic resin is added on to the tissue surface of the denture which is allowed to set in the patient's mouth. The main disadvantages is chemical burn and poor color stability of the acrylic and bad odor. Laboratory techniques include articulator method, jig method and flask method. In articulator method, the maxillary denture is mounted to a semi-adjustable articulator using a face bow and a mandibular denture is mounted using an interocclusal record. The procedure is common for both relining and rebasing up to this stage. For relining, only the borders are trimmed, whereas for rebasing, the entire denture base should be trimmed and then wax up should be done and then processed for relining or rebasing. Jig method for relining and rebasing includes two types of jigs. One is Hooper's jig, the other one is Jectron jig. The basic difference is Hooper jigs has 3 pillars, whereas Jectron jig has 2 pillars. Steps involved in relining procedures using jig method: impression is made, cast is poured, and it is articulated to the jig, and the denture base is removed, then relined with the acrylic material, and then it's cured and trimmed and polished. In flask method, the denture is trimmed 2 mm short of the sulcus and then border molding is done and impressions are made and then it's flasked in a regular manner. Thank you.